I am officially at that point in my Minecraft base where my old storage system is officially expanding as far as it can. It's starting to grow into the floors. It's starting to spread around the room, which means it's time for an upgrade. And the copper golems just came out with the new update, and I know nothing about them. So I figured this would be a perfect opportunity for me to try to learn as much as I can about the copper golems and get introduced to how they work, and then I can finally build a proper storage system. And that's where you come in.
Oh, you recording now?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. What is... Oh, it's a spawn egg already. I'm like, what is that? Oh, that shows how much I know about copper golems. So I guess it's a good segue into starting. So I need a new storage room, and I think it would be a wasted opportunity not to use copper golems. I just know nothing about them. So I know you're the man to talk to about copper golem knowledge.
Probably not, but probably in your immediate circle.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so these are little sorting machines. They like to look into copper chests, pull out any items that are in the copper chest, and put them in normal chests.
Oh, that's really cool.
So if we had, like, let's say we had chests in here, in the normal chest, the chest item in the copper chest.
Yeah.
This guy will pick out 16 of those normal chests and search the nearby area for normal chests. We should have picked a different item for clarity's sake. This is going to get confusing.
We can restart
he takes the chest out from the chest and put it in the other chest while he's looking for other chests in the area.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we'll put spawn eggs. Okay,
right,
so now he's moved all the chests to the chest, right?
Yeah.
So now he's picked up spawn eggs and is going to look for a nearby chest with either nothing in it or other spawn eggs. Which
so if I just
has to be an exact match. So it can't just be any other spawn egg, right? It has to be the copper golem spawn egg because that's what he's got in his mind. So in his hand. I mean, he's always going to check the most closest chests first. So you could take advantage of that by like spacing him out like this.
Oh, I see.
So that you can like kind of control like where he goes first. But that's something to keep in mind when you set up your storage. You kind of want to put your most used items in the first spot to save time.
Right.
So that he's not constantly checking every chest as he goes along.
Yeah.
So now that we have copper golem spawn eggs in this first chest here, and chests in this chest here, if we put more copper golem spawn eggs in that chest, then he will find those and find the chest that they belong to and put him
I see.
Chest number 1 here.
And he'll just do this until this chest is full?
Yeah, until the chest is full. And if it does get full, or if he like is unable to put his item down in a chest somewhere, then he'll just wander around with it. Just like not do anything. So you'll have to either like just look at him and right click.
Yeah.
So that means he'll drop his item. So that you can. However, they do have a search limit of 10 chests. So if you exceed that limit, then they'll just have to restart from where they are. But they have a very wide range. So I think it's like 60 blocks or something.
Oh, wow.
Like he can, way over here, he's going to be able to detect, after he searches that one, he's going to come and search this one.
Wow.
I can't remember exactly how wide the radius is, but it's really wide. It's like 65 blocks or something.
Wow. That is so cool. This is such a cool concept too. Like it's so an upgrade to the storage systems is really helpful. Yeah,
and it's just like an entry level item sorter essentially. If you don't want to mess around with a bunch of redstone, you can just put a copper golem in your house.
So how do you get a copper golem in survival?
You need it. So they spawn the similar way than any other golem. So you're going to need a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern, I suppose, and then a copper block. So you can use any oxidized copper block, and you just put the jack-o'-lantern on top or adjacent to or below.
Oh, it's just one.
Yeah.
Whoa. What? Did it spawn with the chest?
Yeah. So this chest spawns with him.
That is so cool. I thought you would have to make the chests on their own, like maybe with a chest surrounded by copper or something.
I mean, you can do that too, but this works too.
That makes sense.
What else? The copper golem always puts its items in the first available spot. So if they're sorting chests here, they're going to stack in the first spot, just like a hopper would.
So they only take stuff from copper chests?
Yeah, it only goes one way. So they take stuff from the copper chest and put them in the wooden chests.
So how would you design a sorting system with copper golems? Like how do you make it as efficient as possible? What would that look like?
So probably something like this, where you have like an array of chests like this, and then one input chest at the end. A lot of people will like stack them, will like trap the golem here in the middle, like for example, like we're on this copper chest right here, so that the copper golem can reach all 9 chests, and that's like peak efficiency, air quotes, because they're not traveling around. But
yeah,
if you want to have a little bit more animation and a little bit more, non-slavery, then you could do something like this, and then just have one input chest in your base, or maybe even a couple input chests in your base, and then just make sure to put all of the items that you want sorted into each chest at least one of in each chest.
Right. So,
so they can only reach one block up from their feet, so they'll hop on the chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah. These guys are I like the animations. That's crazy.
Yeah, and the sound design too. It's so good.
Wow. Yeah, really cool.
So this is probably what I'd recommend, something like this. And then you could have like an empty chest. So like this one on the end could be like empty for any miscellaneous items.
Yeah.
And then you could do a hopper into another copper chest with another copper golem into the next 10 chests.
So
that's why it's important to understand which order they look in, because you always want your last chest that they look in to be kind of your unsorted items.
Yeah. Wow, that is so cool. This is going to be so much. First of all, it's going to be really confusing to try to map out before I get started, but this will be really cool. I'm excited to see what everybody does with these.
If you wanted to, you could just make an infinite loop.
Right. Yeah, I think I did. I saw Exuma do something like that, where he was just using it for an animation or something. So
this guy's going to put hoppers in there, and then they're just going to filter right back into the chest.
Yeah. So don't these guys oxidize though?
Yeah, so you need to wax them if you don't want them to turn into a statue.
So what is the benefit of having a statue? Just like a decoration, or is that just a way of transporting golems?
I guess you could do that, but if you can transport a bunch, I think they stack. Do they stack? Yeah, they stack up to 64, so that is an easy way to transport them.
You have a whole army in your hand.
Exactly. And then you just place them down, use an axe, scrape life into them, basically.
That makes so much sense. It's just like real life.
Yeah, but you can... basically.
It's so realistic.
But you can pose them too.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this. This is really fun.
And each pose actually gives a different comparator up it, so you can actually make a morbid combination lock if you want.
Oh, that is so cool.
It's up to 4, so you don't...
Oh, I see. Wow.
Yeah, so technically you could make a combination lock with that if you wanted to.
That is actually really cool. I did not know that it gave a redstone output from a comparator. That's so cool.
If you wanted to do basically like an indefinite sorter, you could like hook up a traditional Impulse SV item sorter, and then just fill up all the spots except for the first one, because that's the one that the copper golem will use, with your selected filter items.
I see.
If you wanted to get a little bit of redstone going, but it would increase your storage capacity a lot.
Yeah.
If you want to do that.
Interesting. So that'd be for like bulk storage, right?
Yeah. So if you had like a mega farm or whatever that produced like 5 different items, then you could just use a copper golem to like distribute the item sorter.
I see. Are these guys all going for the same item?
They don't look into it at the same time, so they take turns.
Oh.
And that includes the player, so they won't, if you look into it, no copper golem will look into it as well.
Oh, interesting.
Because you're looking into it. So they're polite like that. They don't mess around when you're messing around with it.
That's such a weird mechanic. I guess that makes sense though, because if you're going for an item and then you want to take these hoppers and then they're trying to take them as well, it's it's going to be confusing. It's going to make a mess, but that's nice that the developers thought of that.
It's good for like just the casual item sorter, just to sort your items in your base, but also works really well for the item sorters that are already established in the game, like the Impulse SV item sorter, for example, like the iconic one, the classic one. Yeah. You can implement the copper golems and the Impulse SV item sorter to sort non-stackables. And so like they're a really good addition to what's already been discovered and habitualized basically in the the redstone community. And so like they fit really well into a niche that I didn't know existed.
Right. Yeah, that's really cool. I did notice on an Exuma video that one of them, he was like picking up a pickaxe in one of Exuma's mines, and it looked like he was taking the pickaxe over here, doing whatever. That was a really clever idea. I didn't even think about the fact that it was an unstackable item.
Yeah, so you can set it up where if you have like a gold farm and you get swords, like gold swords or stone swords from a wither skeleton farm or something, then you can have the copper golem sort those out to be destroyed or stored, I guess. If you want to store all your stone swords, you could do that.
Well, I can't really think of any other questions. That was a lot more straightforward than I thought it would be. But
yeah, it's not very complicated. Like most things that I understand, just pretty simple.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
If it was complicated, I probably wouldn't be able to explain it to you or understand it myself.
I disagree, but this is really cool. I cannot wait to experiment with these.
Yeah,
I feel like we could probably come up with some sort of, I don't know, something from this. These are so new. I'm sure we could think of something. Wait, do they? I'm sure they don't interact with shelves, do they? Because that's also a new feature. Yeah, that would be really cool. But
that would be so cool. I don't know what you have in mind for your future storage, but this will probably be beneficial.
Yeah, this would be really cool. But yeah, I guess that's all I was curious about. I will definitely be seeing you on the server, so if I have any more questions, I'll be sure to ask.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, hopefully that was helpful and not too boring.
Oh yeah, and now I'll just have to go watch your video that I've been trying to hold off on watching because I wanted to make this video.
Learn on the spot.
Yeah. I appreciate the help.
Nice. I'm excited to see what you do with them.
Oh yeah. So there you have it. I hope you were able to learn something from this video. I hope that it was a little more entertaining than I originally thought it would be. But yeah, I wanted to try a video where I was learning at the same time you were, maybe, unless you already know about this stuff, which in that case, why are you even here? I'm just kidding. I appreciate you being here, of course. And go ahead and check out our server that we are on so you can see me build my storage system. I will leave links in the description if you want to check it out. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah,
might not be as entertaining as I thought, but it's all right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, that's about it. Like 30 seconds in, just like,
yeah.